Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Vic. First ever reaction video. Today we are reacting to worst fight ever. World reacts to Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Now, my thoughts on this fight. This fight was straight garbage. I mean, most people notice if you really watched the fight on Netflix, it was garbage. Mike Tyson was boxing him first, second round. He was going off. Jake was running away, then all of a sudden he was just standing there. I don't know if the man had a bad knee or what, but it was bad. It was a really bad fight. I feel bad for the people that actually paid to watch that live. It sucked. It was horrible. I expected better from Tyson. And now Jake Paul gonna think he the hot shit now. This is ridiculous. But we're gonna go watch this video. We're gonna see how the world thinks of this fight.
Scorecards for the official decision. Judge David Yakubuchi sees the contest 80-72, while judges Lawrence Cole and Jesse Reyes see it 79-73, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Jake
The boxing world has reacted to the intense boxing fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and here are the most insane reactions.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel bad watching this fight. It just doesn't feel right. It feels bad, man.
Wait, let's read this right here. I love Mike Tyson, but they giving him too much credit. He looked like trash. To train that long and only throw 97 punches the whole fight is crazy. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt out there. The second round, he was just done. Yeah, for the people that bet it as well, it's sad, man. He's fighting his dumb because he's
After I knock out Jake Paul, 58 years old, would soon become the face of boxing. Meanwhile, Tyson appears to be in phenomenal condition at 58 years old. Even Paul acknowledged feeling a bit intimidated after seeing Tyson's impressive physique. Despite the controversy surrounding his comeback, Tyson recently stated that he was thinking about making a full comeback to professional boxing. Tyson told Mail Online before the fight, "Nothing will be excluded after I knock out Jake Paul. Listen, I'm taking this one fight, one person at a time. But if this one goes as well as I expect, then a full comeback is not off the table." Tyson sent a stern warning after being asked if he would like to face fighters like Daniel Dubois, Alexander Usyk, and Tyson Fury. He said, "As I said, anything and everything would be included." During an early training session, Tyson received a visit from Gene Kilroy, the iconic manager of Muhammad Ali. Kilroy left the gym visibly relieved, remarking that after knowing Tyson since he was just 13, he'd never seen him in such remarkable shape. Moreover, Tyson, famously dubbed the baddest man on the planet, didn't hold back during an episode of Countdown, where the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history delivered an icy statement about both himself himself and the problem child. He said, "There's a fundamental difference between me and Jake. He's a manufactured killer. Television and papers made him a killer. He's manufactured. I'm a natural-born killer. That's the difference." Though separated by a 31-year age gap, many had felt before the fight that 58-year-old Tyson retained the upper hand. British boxing icon Ricky Hatton was among the experts weighing in, sharing his honest perspective on the matchup. Hatton believed Tyson's formidable power could present serious problems for the younger Paul. Similarly, martial artist and actor Michael Jai White shared his thoughts, pointing out Tyson's intensity and refined technique, qualities he believed could overpower Paul. Ricky Hatton had been crystal clear about his view on the fight. In an interview with the Action Network, Hatton praised Tyson's impressive physical shape, particularly given his age, and cautioned against the knockout power that once made him one of boxing's most intimidating heavyweights. "I think if Mike hits him, he'll knock him into the middle of next week," Hatton had stated. He was visibly impressed by Tyson's agility and explosiveness, saying, "He looks very fast and very explosive. He looks fantastic for his age." Hatton suggested that Paul's strategy should have been to steer clear of Tyson's early barrage. "If you're in Jake Paul's corner, you would think, he is 58 years old, and I'm just going to give him the first 2 rounds, jab and move, keep out of his range, and hopefully he will gas. You'd expect him to at his age," Hatton said. Hatton had been adamant that Tyson's best chance was an early knockout, but Paul's prospects might have improved if the fight reached the middle rounds. He concluded, "Mike will probably put all of his eggs in one basket and start early. I can see Mike by knockout if he is to win, or if Jake is going to win. Then he will win on points." In a Vlad TV interview, martial artist and actor Michael Jai White had also shared his perspective before the matchup. Having collaborated closely with Tyson in the film industry, White issued a strong warning about the power of Tyson's body shots. "Big guys would hold Mike. Guys with long reach, that outweigh him. People that are Mike's weight, Mike's center of gravity. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop it," White remarked. Tyson's powerful body shots, White clarified, might have influenced the outcome of the bout. "Mike hits him in the body. The body doesn't move that much. I don't see how Jake survives a body attack," he added. Although he faced significant challenges, Jake Paul saw the fight as an opportunity to establish himself against a legendary boxer. Tyson's experience, coupled with his strength and unbreakable mindset, made him a formidable opponent even at 58. Paul needed to rely on his youth, tactical approach, and stamina to withstand Tyson's fierce opening attacks. For Tyson, this fight represented a tribute to his enduring legacy. His training footage before the fight showcased flashes of the raw intensity that marked his prime years.
Day 2, we're getting ready for you.
Leading up to the event, Mike Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, prepared for an extraordinary showdown against YouTuber-turned-pro boxer Jake Paul in Arlington, Texas. This historic event, streamed live on Netflix, marked a groundbreaking moment for boxing. The Netflix mega event showcased a thrilling lineup of 7 bouts, highlighted by a rematch between Katie Taylor, the reigning undisputed super lightweight champion, and Amanda Serrano, the unified featherweight title holder. Their encounter at
This was the most rigged fight ever. I don't know what type of referee, like the judges, I don't know what they're smoking, but Amanda should have easily won that fight. That was easily, like, we already knew who was going to win. I don't understand how they gave it to the other girl. That don't make 0 sense to me. Like, she needs a rematch for real. She had to gain more weight to be in her weight class, and she whooped her, and they robbed her of the title. Like, to me, that's ridiculous. This woman's fight was the only good fight in the whole entire match card, too. All the other fights was garbage. This woman's fight was the only good one.
Added an electrifying spark to the card. Bermain Stavern had backed Mike Tyson. Stavern told Baccarat.net and DAZN when he fought Roy Jones Jr., he was 54 years old, and he looked good, so if that's the same Mike Tyson for this fight, then I don't think it will last more than 6 rounds. In the first half of the fight, the younger guy is going to come out to try and impose himself, but I see Mike working his body and dragging him into deep water from early on in the fight. Stavern further added, Mike is a lot older, but he still has the ambition to fight and has bad intentions. He still hits the pads hard, looks great on the pads, and it's not like he's fighting somebody who is a live opponent. Mike is taking this fight seriously, and I don't see in any way how he loses this fight against Jake Paul. Roy Jones Jr. had favored Mike Tyson for...
The man's ambition is to just stand still and bore everybody in the entire fight, then shit. I don't know what ambition is then. That shit was...
the win, telling TalkSports, "I like Mike, probably by decision, but if he chooses to take him out, I think he can." Tyson Fury commented on MMA Hour, "If Mike Tyson hits anybody, I don't care if he's 90, he's gonna knock them out cold, isn't he? Jake Paul is very experienced, but obviously I have to back Mike Tyson for the knockout." Bleacher Report writer Lucky N. Gamwajasat further added, "It's going to be a circus and I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to take whatever happens seriously, and neither should anyone who watches. But it should be fun. It'll get people talking, and I'm sure it will lead to another mega money fight for Paul down the line, perhaps a rematch." In the weeks before the fight, anticipation grew around this showdown, streaming exclusively on Netflix. Boxing analysts, ex-champions, and even Tyson's
I don't know. Am I the only one that when I was watching it on Netflix that I was lagging the entire time? It's like I couldn't even watch it without having to like close the app and reopen the app again. I kept lagging the entire time. I don't know if I'm the only one.
past opponents weighed in with predictions for this blockbuster event. Bob Arum, CEO of Top Rank, favored Paul. A 58-year-old guy, no matter how good they were, aren't going to be able to fight like before. "I hope Mike doesn't get hurt, but I really give him no chance," Arum had said. Lennox Lewis supported Tyson, telling Fox 29, "Mike Tyson's gonna win. He's not that old. You can do well because Paul is not a true fighter." Roy Jones Jr. saw Tyson with an edge. "It's a young lion and an old lion," he said in a Fight Hype interview. He added, "It's a great situation for both, but I still think Mike is going to be a little too much for Jake." Buster Douglas predicted an easy win for Tyson, telling Gambling Zone, "I don't think there will be much of a career left for Paul afterwards. The best Paul can hope for is to last the entire fight." Sports Betting Dime anticipated a Paul decision win. "If this goes into later rounds, Paul's youth and cardio will be the difference, keeping Tyson on the outside." Larry Holmes, who was famously defeated by a young Mike Tyson, had his concerns for Tyson going into the fight, saying to OLGB, "If Jake Paul wins, all hell is going to break loose." Holmes expressed pride for the fighters making significant money in this match, admitting that such paydays had eluded fighters in his own era. He added, "If Jake Paul wins, they're going to have a parade all set up. That's what's going to happen. I'm not saying he wins, but if he does, people are going to go crazy. But I don't care who wins. These guys are making more money in one fight than I did in 70 fights. I'm glad these guys are making money." Holmes gave off a hint of lingering resentment, subtly suggesting that he believed he deserved more financial rewards than he received. However, there's no denying that today, he's widely acknowledged as one of the sport's true legends, earning the respect he rightfully deserves. While Holmes claimed indifference regarding the outcome of the Tyson-Paul fight, it's clear he was not entirely uninterested. After all, he was taking the time to discuss it, which speaks to some level of investment. Holmes said, "I watched a clip of Mike Tyson this morning, and all I can say is that Jake Paul had better be ready if he's going to fight Mike. Mike will be able to last the 2-minute rounds. Mike comes to fight when he puts his mind to it. He goes to work on it, and that's what I've seen today. And if this guy tries to trade punches with Mike, he loses. Mike is a puncher. I fought Mike, and he hit me, and that was the end of it." So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe.
Yeah, that's all for the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the fight was rigged? Or do you think Tyson's age is just getting to him? Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.